Hello, Namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about data encryption and I will demonstrate it. Okay, data encryption plays very essential role in cybersecurity, because when we have the sensitive information and we want to share with another person, anybody on the network can have access on it and they can understand it, and that is sensitive information can be in the wrong hands. Okay, so we want to change, or we can say to just convert it into a way or in the another kind of jumbling words which is not understandable or for anybody, and that's not making any sense to anybody if they get it that okay. So to encrypt the data, definitely we need a algorithm, okay, and the key which will we use to encrypt it. Okay, so when we are going to encrypt the data with a similar key, that is and we will use the same key to decrypt the data, that is symmetric key. Okay, so symmetric key means we have that plain data and we are going to use a key, and the algorithm will encrypt that plain text into a cipher text, and we want to decrypt that information, the cipher text. We need to the same key which we have used to encrypt the data. So this is what symmetric key. And in case of asymmetric encryption, you need two key. There is a pair of key which is of say public and private. When we are using one key to encrypt the data, another key we need to decrypt the data. Okay, so I will show you the both of the examples. First for the symmetric key, another is the asymmetric key example. Okay, so public key and private key we will use to encrypt and decrypt the data in case of asymmetric key. Okay, so let's just jump on the demonstration how to I will use that one. For example, I am having a file which is text file, and that file is having some sensitive information. You can see here is my account details which I want to share with the person over the internet, and that information is very sensitive. So anybody, if they will have that information, they can take advantage of it. Okay, so that information I am just going to encrypt, clear, and to encrypt it I will use the symmetric key and the asymmetric key. Just when you just browse over the internet and just place the query online data encryption tool, it will just show you the number of tools are available over the internet, and I am just going to use the website daveglan.com. okay, so just I opened a tab, clear, and here is this is for the I'm just going to use advanced encryption standard for encrypting the data, clear. So here you can see here I have selected the file. Just you can even use that plain text which you want to share, as I have shown you. For example, I have selected the file, secret file, that is the notepad file which is having the my account details, and I just use the method mode ECB mode and 128-bit key I used, and this is the secret key I used for encryption for the symmetric key, because the same key I am just going to use to decrypt the data. Okay, and when you just visit on that website, that is need 16 number, either that can be the alphanumerical, okay, or just numbers only. So these are the 16 numbers, and when we just click on encrypt, it will just show you that output. That output is encrypted, and I'm just going to send that information to the another person, or say for example say via email. Okay, and when he will receive or she will receive that information, they need to know which methods or which algorithm I have used to encrypt the data. For example, A ES I used advanced encryption standard, and the mode I selected ECB, and the key bit size was 128 bit, and this is the secret key. So another side, for example, they will use to decrypt the methods. I have the shared that encrypted output, which is here, you can see here, okay, and the same select mode and 128 bit key and decrypt it. When just you will click on the decrypt it, it will show you the decrypted output, and then click on decode to the plain text. You can see here the information which was in my notepad, that is here, okay, and just you can see here, this is the exact information, clear. And I just now I will show you the example how to encrypt with the two symmetric key, to just use the encrypted key in the asymmetric mode, okay. So here is for example, I just select the option for the asymmetric key, okay, and here is first of all you will generate a key. Here I have selected the 124 bit key I want to generate. Before starting to encrypt, you need the public and private key. As you can see here, these are the blank keys. So here first of all I'll generate the key. So when you will click on it, it will just show you the in the section some long string, alphanumerical string, and again in the private key. Here is this is the private key, public key and a private key, both you are having. This is the one set of pair of the asymmetric key. So for example, this public key I will share to my friend, okay, and this key anyone can have it, and with the help of this private key I will encrypt the data, and to decrypt that data my friend need this public key, okay. So how we will use, I also have opened another another tab which is, for example, my friend is having, okay. So here is you can have the plain text, okay. So just I will select my, this is my plain text, okay, and I'm just going to use my private key and to encrypt the data, okay. So here is and select the private key, because I'm just going to use the private key to encrypt my data, and here is I have selected the mode RSA, and just click on encrypt. So here is the encrypted output. For example, this information I have shared with my friend, so let me just select it and Control C. On the another side, for example, here is I have this to decrypt the data. I just click on the decrypted section. Click here. I need the key which is my public key. So here was the key. My public key is here, and this key I have shared with my friend, and they will use that key here, and this is the public key of mine, and the method I used RSA and say decrypt. So here just you can see here the similar information which I have in my notepad, that is decrypted, okay. So here I need the pair of keys which used, one I will use to encrypt, another set, another key I need to decrypt it, clear. In this way we can encrypt and decrypt our data with a symmetric and asymmetric key, okay. And just you can follow me on the Cybersecurity Prism and get the notification for the next interesting session. Also share that session with your friends and your group members, so that they will be able to understand how they can send their sensitive information over the internet with the help of the symmetric method or the asymmetric method. And in the next session I will discuss about how is cybersecurity implemented. Namaste, see you in the next session.